What is up, everybody? It is your boy, Phil Shocker, the United States Hedgehog here, going against my boy, Mega Umbreon, in the Week 3 battle here in the G8DL. We are currently 1-1. Very much hoping to keep the ball rolling. I believe we're at a -2 or so differential or something like that. So we really need to pick up a major. Here is Mega, I should say. Mega here is currently 2-0 to start off the season. Really good start for him, but he's got a really strong team with Webs plus Boom Lucha, and just it was really good. So you guys can hit the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to join the Frill Shocker crew today, because you'll be feeling with the king of the crew. So looking at this matchup, this was a very interesting matchup to say the least, because of the fact that my matchup versus him is relatively good, but it's also relatively bad at the same time. I definitely think this was a anything goes match. Like, this could have been anyone's game, 100%, depending on how they played. So I was thinking to myself, okay, so first off, he didn't bring Rotom Wash, which I was actually very, very surprised about. I think Rotom, even though yes, I do have the Sun Core, Rotom Wash is still relatively good because he can freely Volt Switch on Torkoal as I bring in Torkoal for Sun, and even though like he can't spam Hydro Pump, he gets a free Volt Switch in something like Darmanitan or certain like a Spadef Mon, or he can go into his Darmanitan and take a Solar Beam if he's protecting and stuff like that. So yeah, but I still felt like it was a smart lead on me to lead off with Torkoal here, as he is actually going to lead off with his Rillaboom here. I'm just going to go straight for a Lava Plume, and he actually taunts me, predicting me to set up my Stealth Rocks right there. And I was in call with him too after a certain point of the match, and I even told him how that was incredibly risky, because if I had Fire Blast or maybe potentially Eruption right there, I would have just clean knocked him out. But I think he was really concerned for the fact that I could have set up Stealth Rocks, I could have potentially Shell Smash, because Shell Smash Torkoal is a legit threat versus opposing teams if they don't have the best fire resist. If you look at his team, does not have the great fire resist on his team, because his water types were pressured this week as well. So if I did bring Shell Smash, Torkoal literally, I think, could have just not like swept, but could have just won the game. But I was never clicking rocks or anything like that. And I think you just don't risk your Gmax like that risky, because if I got a crit or a burn, that thing would have been just basically neutralized, and it could not do anything versus my team. So I'm just gonna click Lava Plume again. Is he actually U-turns into the Slurpuff, which actually turned out to be very Spadef bulky. I actually find out later that it was a Focus Sash variation, and he actually reveals Protect. This Slurpuff set was something I've never seen before. He had Yawn Protect, which he told me was like a VGC series set kind of thing he does with these Pokemon. So, but still, that was a very interesting set. He's going to go ahead and go for the Sticky Webs here. I wish I had clicked Facade over Agility first, as you're going to see he's then going to switch out after I click Facade here, which does about the damage it's supposed to do. So, like, right here, I wish I had clicked Crunch. Crunch did not guarantee that knockout. It would have done at least half, since he was max HP. But I almost legit, like, I knew Lancelot, aka Aegislash here, was coming in, and I guarantee knocked that thing out. So, a part of me does wish I clicked Crunch here. I'm going to click Crunch now, because I can live a physical attack right here. But I go for the Crunch. He goes for there. I'm going to go for Crunch again. Even at -1, that still did a good amount of damage in his shield. And he actually reveals Shadow Ball here. So this tells me that this thing is more than likely going to be... what is it? 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 Special. I don't know why I'm blanking on that. So I go here. I'm going to click Rapid Spin, as he's going to preserve this thing. And he stayed in. Now, there was a complaint I had with this last week. By the way, if anyone was wondering why there was no team builder or battle from week 2, it was just I was very enraged by the game, and let's just say this was almost the same scenario where my opponent has Celebi in front of my Heracross. I could have easily clicked Megahorn, got a Moxie boost, and Two Shy's Tentacruel. He did have a scarf thing in the back, but I would have, I think, had enough one more turn or so, and I could have still won potentially with Venusaur in the back, but the man stayed in on a Tentacruel on a Heracross when he has a Tentacruel in the back, which can secure him the win. And it's just, I don't know. I don't understand how people play sometimes. I just don't. But he did show me his set. He did have Okaberry. So, but I don't know if Okaberry and Sun was going to save him, though, at that range of health. I could have also clicked Earth Power. Earth Power was also another safe middle ground play I could have made as well, predicting it potentially if he wanted to bring in something like Surpuff again and just get some nice safe chips. So, but right here, it's actually a roll to knock me out. If he is max special attack, he's not choice specs as he revealed he was more than one move. He essentially at maximum does 52%, so pretty much needs a max roll to knock me out and gets a crit. So you guys didn't check out RGBL week 1. Look how that happened. And now it's tracing itself back to here because, fun fact, breaking the fourth wall, I played my RGBL game on a Thursday of the 29th, and now I'm playing my G8DL game on the 30th, which is a Friday. So the days were not looking good for your boy here. And also ignore my cursing. And also right here, I decided to go for the Dragon Darts, which was a safe metaground play. I don't think, and now I'm gonna click Steel Wing here, knock that thing out. I luckily landed my Steel Wing because in comes the Savali here. I am just clicking Dragon Dance here. He actually clicks Thunder Wave, which is very unfortunate, but he's actually clicked multi attack here, and I'm gonna click Dragon Dance here. Very risky play, I understand, but now I click Dragon Darts, I knock out the King, which is really good. So now it comes down to this. By the way, I think he should have parting shot with his Silvally. I mean, he risks his Silvally dying, but and he showed me his spread was max HP. I'm pretty sure he would have taken 2 Dragon Darts, as I wasn't any boosted item to hit that thing because it was Silvally flying, which I definitely think was a smart bring on his end. Silvally flying was actually really, really good. So right here, though, this is a big moment right here. He can't knock me out with acrobatics. He cannot guarantee knock me out with acrobatics. 100% can't knock me out. It comes down to whether I get paralyzed. Because at +2 with Psychic Fangs, I guarantee knock him out. 100% knock him out. I could have clicked Dragon Darts, but I didn't want to risk Dragon Darts here. I clicked Psychic Fangs guaranteed against him. Oh, it was because of the +1. The +1 boost made sure Dragon Darts was a roll, but Psychic Fangs still guaranteed even at +1 defense with my +2 attack. So it comes down to this, like I said. If I can break through Para, I knock out Hawlucha, and I can actually have a chance to win this game still. If I do get parried, I think that's literally going to be the game. So he's going to go for Acro. And that! The Dragapult coming in the clutch and scoring the knockout with Psychic Fangs. I'm so happy I did put Psychic Fangs on this set over something else. I think I was originally going to do something else with that move, maybe have a Shadow Ball or something like that. But I am so happy I put that set on there, dude. I was so happy. Oh my god, that was so clutch. And right there, Dragapult takes out half his team by himself. Dragapult putting in the work, dude. So I had to sack off my Dragapult here. There's no other way around it. In comes my Grimmsnarl, though. I'm going to go ahead and click Reflect, as he's going to do a big chunk to me. Luckily, does not burn me here. I believe I clicked Sucker Punch. Yeah, I clicked Sucker Punch. And this was right here, the play. First off, like I told you, he was Okaberry. But then it comes down to this. If I get the 50-50 right, he loses this thing even in shield form. Because he has to stay in shield, which he does stay in shield form when I click Sucker Punch, but it's still attacking moves. So if I click Sucker Punch, I could very well win this game. If I don't click Sucker Punch, I lose this game because I don't have Light Screen. I make the big play in Sucker Punch. He's knocked over, knock him out, and now this game is almost basically over. Right here, I can just click Darkest Lariat a couple of times. As he's going to parting shot, as I'm going to go for another Darkest Lariat. I do get a crit, but I will say this. I don't think the crit ultimately mattered. I think I still won that game regardless. But Savali, because I had a Venusaur, I was pretty much at full. I had Mew that was at full, and my Mew set beats the last 2 of his mons. It starts to end up. Darkest Lariat, I can go for Sucker Punch now and guarantee the win. And freaking Grimmsnarl coming in the clutch at the end. Very amazing. Grimmsnarl Dragapult really brought the team back, dude. After I felt like we were going to lose because of that RNG. But that's going to be it. A massive GG's to Mega. Very clutch game for us there. Grimmsnarl putting in the work that I've been wanting him to do for defensive and offense. But that's going to be it for me, guys. If you like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next time. But I'm Phil Shocker, Nice Hedgehog. I'll see you guys later. Peace.